Hello all my logical friends, my name is Forge and welcome back to a brand new video where today, this is not going to be an easy video for me guys, so please bear with me here. It's the end of an era, it's the end of Minecraft Console Edition. Of course, Minecraft PS4, it will be the last console edition standing, but as of right now, the Xbox 360, the Wii U, the PS Vita, and as well as PS3, they have just gotten their final update. So in this video, we're going to be talking about Minecraft Console Edition, and just remember how it all started, and like I'm pretty much going to talk about how I got into Minecraft in the first place. Because believe it or not, this was my first ever version of Minecraft that I had ever played. And same thing goes for many of you guys. So please let me know if you've been with Minecraft Console Edition since the very beginning, or which update did you start playing in. For me, it was actually Title Update 12. And I have a few funny stories I gotta tell you guys in this video. So go ahead and hit that like button if you guys are ready for that. And let's get started. So Minecraft Console Edition, when I first actually started playing the game, I didn't know anything about Minecraft at all. Okay, I actually heard about it from my father and as well as my step nephews. They told me about Minecraft and I actually decided to try it out. I didn't want to try it out at first because I was like, what's the point of building with blocks? And why would I want to build with blocks? So when I first started playing the game, I was like, okay, I guess this isn't what I thought it was going to be. Because I literally thought that Minecraft was all about building with blocks, and it literally is, but it was also much more. It allowed you to just play survival mode, it allowed you to build amazing structures, and I tell you what, all the structures that I've seen, they would blow your mind. I mean, players in Minecraft, they are amazing builders. They know how to build things. I mean, look at this. This is something that ForgeLogical Studios built. Somebody, a team of builders, built this entire map. Now, this is pretty amazing. But when I first started playing the game, I didn't know about any of this stuff. I didn't know that this would be possible. So what really got me into Minecraft was actually just how unique it was. And also the Minecraft mods. So I didn't know that the Xbox 360 couldn't get mods. But when I first saw my very first Minecraft video, it was actually by Venom, and I still watch him to this very day. He was the very first Minecraft YouTuber that I ever found on YouTube. And then I eventually found Stampy, Iblistic Squid, and many more YouTubers. But when I first saw the mods, I was like, wow, you can actually get mods inside the game. You can actually get mods that make the game a little bit more interesting. You can get mods that add in brand new things. And believe it or not, I started getting into Minecraft. And like, I didn't know it then, but my life had just changed. Okay, so basically, I made some brand new friends. One of them has been my friend since the very beginning, and it's actually Game Guy FTW. He also goes by the name of Chaos Chris, and he does have a YouTube channel, but he doesn't upload very much. But there will be a link down below in the description, so you can go ahead and take a look at that. But pretty much, he actually helped me figure out Minecraft a lot more. Without him, I probably would never be playing Minecraft still to this very day. I'll probably be playing Minecraft Creative Mode, because that's what I actually only played back in the day. I only played Creative Mode because I didn't like Survival Mode. I didn't like the fact that when you played Survival Mode, and if you died, you lose all your stuff. I didn't like the fact that there were like these monsters all the way around the world. I literally call them monsters, not call them mobs. But pretty much, I didn't like the fact that those things happened in the world. Now, the one thing I do want to say is that when I first started playing Minecraft from my noob days, when I got my very first bug fix, I didn't know what a bug fix was. Okay, I thought that every update brought in something new. Because when I first started playing Minecraft, like, I didn't know what a bug fix update was. Of course, I was playing games back then, but I didn't get bug fixes on those games. Like, I played Halo 4, I would play Halo Reach, and like, I was a big Halo fanatic fan, okay? I really loved Halo a lot back in the day, and I still do. But I didn't get bug fixes regularly. And then when I got my very first bug fix on here, I was like, what's this update do? Does it introduce something new to the game? Like, I didn't know what it was, but eventually I figured it out, because I didn't get anything new in the game. But later on, I found a website called Minecraft.net, and Minecraft.net, it had changelogs of all the updates. And when I first actually saw the different changelog for updates, I was actually astounded about how much stuff actually comes into the game. So pretty much new things do come into the game, but I didn't know it then. But of course I did get title update 14. And when I got title update 14, I eventually found out that yes, an update can bring new things. And no, an update doesn't always bring new things. Title Update 14 gave us emeralds, in case you guys are wondering. And like, I was playing Minecraft all the way back then, and I really do miss that old tutorial world that we had all the way back then. And of course, there is a cloud up there. I do not miss clouds at all in Minecraft. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna go and turn those off. But back what I was saying about the updates is that I actually quickly found out what updates actually do within the game. Now, one other thing I didn't know about was brewing stands. I tried to activate a brewing stand with redstone. Yeah, that's basically what a noob would do. I was that type of noob. I was that type of player. And I even built a really cool little house in my very first creative world. But unfortunately, it actually did get deleted. I miss that world so bad. Then I also had another creative world, which I had a ton more stuff. I had a castle. And that's my very first experience with griefers. Yes, believe it or not. I built my very first castle. I didn't know how to keep it on, like, invite only. I didn't know what invite only was, okay? Like, I don't even think that I knew on how to actually activate it back then. But pretty much, I had a Minecraft player come into my world, and I remember the skin very well. Okay, this was all the way back in 2014 or 13. I don't remember which year it was. I think it was 2014, matter of fact. It was a lion skin. Never, ever, ever trust somebody in a lion skin. Okay, because they are cold-blooded griefers. They will literally destroy your worlds like crazy. And look how bright this blue water is. Oh my gosh. I've never seen water this bright before in my lifetime. But anyway, that's my very first time ever finding a griefer. And what he does is he blows up my center part of my castle. And I didn't know how to kick him out of the game. Okay, I didn't know anything about kicking players out. And plus, I don't like kicking players out of my game whatsoever. That's my, that's one of my rules. One of my guidelines is I never kick somebody out of my world unless they deserve it. Like, if they randomly join my world and I don't know them, I just leave them in my game. Because I do not like kicking people out of my game because you never know. That person that joins your game, they could actually invite you to a party. And they could eventually become your friend. That's what happened to me and my friend, Game Guy FTW. As I mentioned before, he made my Minecraft experience just 10 times better. And if you're watching this, Chaos, thank you very much for being my friend for this very long. Of course, I don't know how you can put up with me. I'll tell you what, me and him, we had lots of stories to tell. Literally, we had a creeper fight. He tried to throw a creeper in my house, and I threw a creeper right back in his house. Oh my goodness, you guys can tell that I have had a lot of fun in my experience on the Xbox 360 version of Minecraft. Now, eventually, I actually did find out about texture packs, and my favorite texture pack to this very day is actually the natural. I really love the natural texture pack just because it makes Minecraft look, well, more natural and a little bit more realistic. And while the texture pack is still available to this very day, I actually had a long period where I used it and only that. And then I actually found out about skin packs, so no longer did I have to be Steve. I then had the ability to become other skins. And my very first skin I ever used was probably the Halo Elite. Yeah. That was actually my very first permanent skin I had ever used. But before that, I actually used a different skin. And the other skin I used was probably from the Mass Effect pack. Or maybe Skyrim, because the Mass Effect pack was the very first pack I ever tried on Minecraft. And that's pretty much my first experience with texture packs. But it doesn't end there. Because I eventually found out about a few other things. And that was actually the new... But it wasn't until I eventually found out about mods. Yeah, mods in Minecraft Console Edition. So, mods in Minecraft Console Edition, as I mentioned before, I actually found out about mods on the Java edition of Minecraft back when it was just known as Minecraft. Minecraft Bedrock Edition did not exist yet. The only thing that existed was Minecraft Pocket Edition. Alright, that was the only version of Pocket Edition or Bedrock that existed at the time. But mods were not actually available for the console edition. So the best way we could actually get mods was through NBT edits. So I found out about a tool by Oldprice LP, and he actually had a very old mod tool. Oh my goodness, I tell you what, that mod tool it was very buggy, but it was actually his very first tool and his very first experience of modding Minecraft on the console edition. And then if you look at him today, he has a universal Minecraft editor. And you can tell that he has gone a long way from his first mod tool. But people, the very first mods for Minecraft on the console edition was monster spawners inside your world. Of course, you can get monster spawners from the actual worlds themselves by finding them in dungeons, but you couldn't place them wherever you want in your world. Of course, within this latest update, within the Update Aquatic, we can now actually place monster spawners wherever we want from creative mode, which is pretty cool. Now, one other thing is that with the modded community, there was actually some really cool mods. Like one of my favorites from Stealthy Expert, which was actually my very first experience dealing with advanced mods, it was the rocket ship mod. That was actually one of my favorite mods that he had ever created. And matter of fact, it's actually one of his favorites as well. So I really did enjoy the modded maps, stuff like that. About a year later, when I did start playing Minecraft in 2014, because I started playing earlier in like 2013, I actually found out about a mini game called Hunger Games. Yes, you guys remember Hunger Games? Hunger Games was a big one in Minecraft Console Edition, and so many people played it. I actually built one myself, and this is my only, it's like the only map I ever built for Hunger Games. Believe it or not, I only built one Hunger Games map in my life. But yeah, I used to play lots of Hunger Games. In Hunger Games, it was one of my favorite types of games to actually play on the console edition. But matter of fact, we're just gonna go load this up because this was my very first time playing just normal Minecraft survival. Of course, I had keep inventory on, but we can go ahead and ignore all that. But pretty much, I had another YouTube channel, and that other YouTube channel had the same name as the one I'm using right now, ForgeLogical. Of course, that channel, it was accidentally deleted. I really miss it so badly. But back on topic, I did play on this survival world, and it was my favorite type of world I ever played on. Eventually, I did make Logicraft 2, and Logicraft 2, it was one of my favorite worlds to this day. You guys see it all the time. You guys saw it in my previous video. I actually did end up using that a ton. But the Minecraft community around this time, in Hunger Games, it was starting to stray away. People started to not really care about Hunger Games all that much. As I mentioned earlier, the community started to change. They stopped building tons of Hunger Games. They stopped building lots of modded maps. They stopped doing a lot of things, and people started turning their attention to like the updates of the game. They started to turn their attention to survival mode. And as you can see, while Minecraft at its core in the very beginning on console edition was survival based, a lot of people really did enjoy building maps. But this was when I actually did build this map right here inside the survival mode. And as you guys can see, this is my giant house. As a matter of fact, I still have all my items in there. I can go ahead and show you guys all the different items. Now, because this was my very first official Minecraft survival based house, I actually did have myself a nice little floor here where I actually did walk right in. And then I actually had a living room. I didn't have a TV because this was the back door that led out to the garden or led out over there, which I remember when I built that. I actually do remember when I built this entire thing. But I do have myself a nice little clock, a nice table, and as well as a nice little chair to sit on. But if I were to go and come in here, this was my enchanted room, and pretty much I did have a chest with lapis, and yeah, as you can see, I did pretty much have like little to no lapis at all. Only 2 stacks and 26. But then I had myself a stone sword. As a matter of fact, look at my inventory. This is all the stuff they had in my inventory to begin with, and look at that pickaxe. That is one of my favorite prized possessions. It's an iron pickaxe with efficiency on breaking and fortune 3. Then look at the armor. This is not the best armor, but my boots were insane. And I also have 4 diamonds right there. But as I come through here, you guys will see just all the stuff I really did have. So if I go and come up here, this is my chest room. And if you look at my Unity survival world, I have come a long way. And to be honest, I really do miss this type of format. Maybe I'll have this format inside my new survival world at some point. But in my valuables chest, look at that. Look how many blocks of diamonds I had. And by the way, those were legit. Those were legit blocks of diamonds. No duplication. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is our dedication. especially when I had this insane pickaxe. It made things really, really easy. I also add 6 emeralds. I add 6 slime balls, 5 name tags. Oh my gosh, 2 diamond ores armors. And you're probably thinking that I literally did duplicate. But I didn't duplicate at all. This was all done legitly. Okay, this was all done in Minecraft Survival. Then look in here. Yeah, I'll add that. But then I had redstone. Look how much redstone I had. Oh my gosh. I like fly blocks. I had a lot of garden stuff. What did I have in my nether chest? Lots of netherrack. Of course, going to be lots of netherrack. But I also had a stack of endstone, some ender pearls, and even blaze rods. I literally had a ton of things, and that was my wooden chest. I really had this really well organized, didn't I? I had glass. I had junk chest, which I also displaced anything that didn't belong inside that chest. But I also had tons of bones, tons of leather. No, did I really have no food? Wow, I really was low on food. Wow, I had no idea. But then I had sand, and can I back out and look at the sand? Yeah, I was really low on sand. And that's pretty much one of the main reasons why I stopped playing on this world. It's because I started running out of stuff. And then this was my stone chest as well. And did I really have a piece of gold I never smelted? Wow. Wow, I mean, when you look at all this stuff, you can really tell that I really played survival mode a lot. But come in here. This was actually my bedroom. And yes, it looks like it's based off of Stampy's room. And it kind of is, where I really did enjoy that. Oops, I did not mean to break that at all. Can I please have my block back? Do I really not have pick block on? Let me see. Do I have pick block on? I mean, I could have sworn I had pick block on. So, there it is. So, pick block is going to be my arrow. So, there we go. So, I can go ahead and grab this and go ahead and place it right there. So, there we go. But as I was saying, this was my bedroom. And I had myself my furnace. Wow, I had 7 iron ingots. And why did the ingots look so big? Oh my goodness. Those are probably like the biggest ingots I've ever seen. And then I also had, why did I have stone in a furnace? Don't know. But I did have myself this nice helmet, which was almost out of durability. And I kind of wish I would have repaired that one. But if I remember right, I didn't have an anvil yet. So yeah, I didn't have enough iron for anvils. So I couldn't really repair it yet. But I also had myself some coarse dirt. Yeah, I had lots of random stuff. Beside there, I didn't have anything. But pretty much that's it for the house. So if I were to go ahead and come around here, and of course this is pretty much turning into a tour now, but I did have all the stuff. Now if you guys would like, as I was saying about my experience with Minecraft Console Edition, I really enjoyed the game, not for the creative aspect, but just for how it was, just how unique it was. Like I started playing Minecraft way before Notch sold it to Microsoft. It was like in 2013 as I mentioned, but the last thing I remember I actually did learn about my final experience was probably mini games. Yes, this was what brought me to the next level in Minecraft Console Edition. Now, mini games, we all know what these are. We had Battle, which was technically Hunger Games, I guess you could say. We had Tumble, which is like Spleef. Then we had Glide, which was a game where you had to race against your friends or against a set time with Elytra. And this was just one of my favorite things. And now it's the last known experience I ever had with Minecraft Console Edition until today. So it's Title Update 70 Day, the last ever update for Minecraft Console Edition. And matter of fact, if I go ahead and grab myself a calculator, how many updates did I actually play with this entire game? So if we're on Title Update 70, I have to do 70 minus 14. So I played in a total of 56 updates. Oh, that's a lot of updates I played in. And I tell you what, if you've been with Minecraft Console for a long time, maybe depending on the update that we'll start playing on, you gotta know that Minecraft Console Edition has come a long way. And I will terribly miss it a lot. And I do know that this video was quite long, but I really wanted to share my experience with Minecraft Console Edition and how it has changed my life. Without Minecraft Console Edition, I'd probably still be playing Halo. You know, my channel would have probably been a Halo channel. It probably would have been a Call of Duty channel, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that I really wanted to pick a game that was child-friendly, kid-friendly, and easy to play. Because with other games like Halo or Call of Duty, it can get quite difficult to actually just go through all the different things. And plus, with all the language in Call of Duty, that would never work. And with Halo, Halo does have some language, but I really didn't want to have a game that was too violent. But other than that, guys, that is pretty much it on today's video. So down in the comments, please let me know what update of Minecraft Console Edition or which version of Minecraft do you play on? Do you play on Bedrock? Do you play on Java? Or do you play Console Edition like me? Minecraft Console Edition has changed everybody's lives for the better, but just let me know down below in the comments about what you think of all this. Are you going to miss Minecraft Console Edition? And if so, are you upset that this is it? Are you upset that we're never going to get a brand new feature release? So if a cave update gets announced on Minecon, Console Edition won't get it, except for PS4. Of course, PS4, it will continue getting updates, but as of right now, the other consoles, they are out of order. No more updates, there'll be bug fixes, but there won't be any more DLC. I mean, we don't know if there'll be any more DLC. There could be, but there will no longer be any more feature updates. This is it. Remember, this is the last update, so if you get Minecraft on the Xbox 360, expect to be stuck on that update for the rest of eternity, for 100 years, for 1,000 years, which I don't think Xbox or any of our systems would be around in 1,000 years. We won't even be around in 1,000 years, or 100 years. What am I talking about? Depending on how old you are, of course. But of course, for now, I hope that you have a logical day, and I will catch you all in the next video. And also tomorrow, as I mentioned, I will have a video on the brand new tutorial world, so you can go ahead and just take a look at the brand new tutorial world. Of course, I'll be doing a complete review over it, and then I'll be doing a music disc hunt. So, of course, I will catch you all next time. Bye!